Welcome to 8181 M66 Southeast, Fife Lake, Michigan. Fife Lake is about 30 minutes east of Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City in northwestern Michigan. I'm going to take about a minute and a half here and guide you through the 63 acres of this estate before we go into the residence. Right now we're over the horse pastures, looking down on one of the many trails throughout this acreage here. This right here is a 300-yard target range. Look at that vast view. Those are some massive hardwoods there, mature hardwoods. You can see the residence in the upper right. Now it's in the middle. We're going to go over top of the horse pastures again, over the ring, and go down to the Christmas trees. We're coming up on the blue spruce, Scotch pine, and I think there's a few fir trees in there as well. This is a beautiful portion of the property. I just loved walking through it. There's a sneak peek, bird's eye view of the residence over top of that blue spruce. We're coming up on the barn. And if you notice, on top of the barn there are 23 solar panels that provide plenty of energy for the residents. And now we're coming into the residence. Backyard area here is just like a park setting. And we will be inside shortly. So here we are at 8181 M66 Southeast, Fife Lake, Michigan, and just taking a little tour of this property today. What a beautiful day. It's 92 degrees out here today. Sun is shining, butterflies are flying around, and a lot of flowers are blooming right now. It is August 9th, and I'm going to take you inside this beautiful home. But before I do that, I just want to show you a little bit of the grounds. Outside here, got a lovely perennial garden there, another one there. Look at those beautiful black-eyed Susans. We're there. We've got a barn with a tack area in it. On top there's a 23 array of solar panels that provide the electricity for this home. This is a full log custom home, a little over 4,500 square foot with a walkout basement, and it has a oversized 2-car garage. What a lovely deck. Right here's where that solar power comes into the residence and basically makes that thing go backwards. If you don't know what that is, that's the electrical meter on the home. This power cell converter here is hooked up to the solar panels on top of the barn. We got an AC unit running right now, about free air conditioning. air conditioning on a day like today is good stuff. All right, this is the driveway going out. This is a 63-acre parcel, and right down there is the doors, the entrance to the garage. I'm going to walk around there and I'll show you the front. While I'm walking around to the front, this is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath home on 63 acres with a walkout basement, 2-car garage, 3 horse pastures with horse or livestock shelters in them, a 300-yard target range. I don't know how long the trails are on this property, but there's an afternoon's worth of hiking on the mowed trails. The mowed trails go through the grasslands and into the hardwoods. Coming up on the front here, this property, this is the second owner in this residence. This property used to be a Christmas tree farm. There are still some Christmas trees on the property, but not enough to make it a viable commercial endeavor right now. But there's certainly plenty of Christmas trees on here to last for a couple of generations, I would think, especially with the large ceilings in there. These, you know, once the Christmas trees get even bigger, you can still put them in. Here we are in the front yard area. This is a very private setting, as you can see. There's apple trees in this yard. There's a plum tree right there. There's a nice gathering area. Tell stories. Another plum tree. There's some of the Christmas trees down there. That's quite a ways away, as you can see. And nestled up, tucked away amongst those perennial gardens is the residence. Let's go on and check it out. And there it is. This is a full log home. It is beautiful. Exterior maintenance was completed 2 weeks ago. A little bit windy out here today. Here's the contour of those logs. This home is in excellent condition. That's how it notches together. This deck is off the great room. This portion of the deck is off of the dining room. Kind of hard to see with that reflection in there. Some comments below on what you think of this place. Again, it's a little over 4,500 square foot, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, walkout lower level, attached 2-car garage. It's listed at $1,200,000. This wing of the house right here this is the master suite right here. This is if you wanted to come out onto the deck and take a hot tub. This is where you would do that. Those guys are enjoying the afternoon. That hill all the way over there, it's all part of the 63 acres. There's a horse shelter down there, or a livestock shelter. There's a few goats down there. There's another fruit tree backed up by some massive hardwoods. This has a massive hardwood forest on it. And then the apron to the garage right there. Let's go on inside. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. What a beautiful breeze too. I'm not sure what this tree is right here, or this bush, I guess is what it is. Anybody have any ideas what this is? Let me know in the comments below if you would. Looks like it's getting ready to have some beautiful blooms. I mean, these blooms are beautiful, but there's a lot of them just starting out. Probably Google lens that leaf and find out. Let's go on inside. And take a look at it. All right, we're coming back around. Wow. Look at the shade. Look at the wind blowing through these trees here. What a delightful day. This is a delightful property too. It really reminds me of a park. Park-like setting. We're gonna go on inside now, and I want to show you guys the inside. If you see something inside you have questions on, just leave me a comment below and I'll get those questions answered for you. Okay, so I just got inside this residence, and these logs are excellent insulators both in the summertime and in the winter. It's chilly in here after coming in from outside. I think it's supposed to be 92 degrees outside today. But let's kind of take a look around in here and let me know what you think. So I just got in. We've been out on that deck. If you remember, that's the master suite coming out to the eastern deck. This is the east side. Nice multi-pane glass door. Tiled floors. Look at this woodwork in here. Just look at this. Coat closet. Come right in. Right off the bat, we see a half a bath with a beautiful tongue and groove wood ceiling. Beautiful. This is beautiful. So if you're outside and you need to come in and wash your hands real quick or whatever, just pop right through that door right there. Come in and you wash your hands or whatever, and you go right back outside. It's that easy. Probably wouldn't even need to take your shoes off unless it was raining and muddy out there. Anyways, there's a nice dining area off of the kitchen. Look at all the natural light just flooding this living area here. What a beautiful home. This is beautiful. There's a that main dining room's right off of the kitchen there. Nice candlelight chandelier, and then if you look, we were out there already. There's the exterior dining area. That's on the western deck, west side of the house. Look at these logs. Hardwood floors, ceramic tile floor. So one of the nice features of any home, including this one, is the kitchen is one of the favorite places for people to gather. And in this case, I could see, like say Christmas time, I could see somebody there playing games, and I could see somebody over there talking to one another, you know, family members talking or chatting, or maybe they've got another game going on over there. But the main idea here is no matter where you're at in this residence, on the main floor, in the great room, or in this little nook here, or in the dining room, guess what? You can talk to everybody. So everybody is in the same room, and they can be doing different things. There's the great room. You can fit some super tall Christmas trees in there if you wanted a tall Christmas tree. There's a nice sitting area off of the great room. See that plum tree right there? I think that plum tree is pretty neat. We've got this Italian marble around the perimeter of the floor, accenting the hardwood floor. Beautiful. Elegant touch. Here's, you can see it going on right around there. And that's a natural wood burning fireplace in superb condition. The architectural in here is amazing. Big, massive beams. Look at that shot. So what do you think of this place so far? My favorite area is the kitchen. And the kitchen is right over there. I like it because the ceilings are high and there's a lot of room to make a lot of food. Ideal for entertaining family members and guests. Let's move on through the main floor here and into the master suite. And of course, good spot to take a jacuzzi bath, jacuzzi tub. And then get a cup of coffee and go off on the eastern deck and enjoy your morning coffee. That'd be a great way to start a weekend day, or maybe end a long work day before you retire. And here's the master suite. Super beautiful. And you don't have to go far to do your laundry. It's right there. Super easy. Very convenient and easy. Some of the views off the master suite. clouds just bumping along there. On the other side of those trees, that tree line right there are the livestock. Probably maybe get a look at them from over here. Yep, there's one of them right there, just kind of hanging out. How many of you have horses or goats or some other sort of livestock where you could utilize this space? All right. Let's go upstairs. These stairs do not even make any noise. I mean, they make your noise from your feet on there, but they're not creaking, or they don't creak. So we've got a bedroom up here. Another beautiful bedroom. Big, spacious bedroom. Bathroom with custom fixtures. Another bedroom. See those tiger lilies out there? Kind of cool. You can see them from all the way in here. Okay, so we have covered the main floor. If you remember, the main floor had a lovely kitchen, and in the great room we had the Italian marble tile around the perimeter of it. Second floor, we've found two bedrooms and a bath. And so let's go down to the lower level and see what we can see down there. Let's go explore it. So I just got down onto the main floor again. We're just gonna wrap around here. If you recall, right down there's the master, there's the great room, there's the fireplace, the deck to the west. And then right here, super convenient, we have the stairs going down. Hardwood stairs, risers. And we come down here, we got a decision. If we want to go there, we can go to the garage. If we want to go over here, we've got another bedroom, another beautiful bedroom with a big closet. We can come along here, and we have a bathroom. This is a nice little area right over here, a little library, study hall, good place to do some arts and crafts. If you're an oil painter like I am, you could do a lot of paintings right down here. Now, oh, and I like this office area here. Look at this, look at those beams. All the windows, the door walls. A lot of natural light in this room too. This looks like this would be a great art studio or an office. We have a few more things, a few more rooms to explore. We've got a mechanical room and a pantry, and I guess we'll go to the mechanical room. So we're inside the mechanical room, and we got a high efficiency furnace down here. It's a rug furnace. That is an exceptional furnace. Over here is the electrical panel where the solar's coming in. And this right here, this Generac power cell, those 23 panels charge these batteries So any power that you're not using in the house from the solar is going to get diverted into this big battery down here. And you would, of course, you at night you would use the battery power because we're not generating solar power during the evening. Pretty cool. Generac is a really good brand name. Let's go check out the pantry. Okay, here we have a pantry. It's a pretty good sized pantry, that's for sure. I'm gonna say this pantry is probably 8 or 10 foot by 12. Good size, easy to keep organized. It's always better to have a little bit larger area than a smaller area that is disorganized. This is perfect for a pantry. Which part of this home did you like the best? I think I liked the kitchen the best, but the great room was pretty awesome too with that massive fireplace. Maybe the kitchen I like better because that's where we get to eat. Anyways, if you would, just let me know in the comments below, what room do you think is the best room of this home? What did you like the best? What looked the most comfortable? What looked the most inviting? Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you taking a little bit of time to watch this video, and hope you're having a great day. Bye.